And I will do it for you. Baby, I'm not moving on. I love you long after you're gone. For you. You will never sleep alone. I love you long after you're gone. And long after you're gone, gone, gone. When you fall like a statue, I will be there to catch you, put you on your feet, you on your feet. And if you're out of lipstick, I say, oh, let me tell you what you need, what you need. I surrender honestly. You've always done the same for me. So I would do it for you.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You're on the couch, blowing up my phone. You gonna take us to have a little soiree. If you are in the mood, just type right where you are, babe. 'Cause I'll be at your door in a minute. Whatever you got on Thursday, you ain't gotta leave the house to have a good time. I'm gonna bring a good time home with you. We'll have a house party. We don't need nobody. Turn your TV off. Break that boombox down. We'll wake up all the neighbors till the whole world gets up and the cops will show up. Try to shut us down. If you wanna be a homebody, we're gonna have a house party. If you wanna be a homebody, we're gonna have a house party. Throw me on a t-shirt over your lampshade. I'll take the furniture, slide it out of the way. Shaking the floor, rattling the roof. We'll go to town right there in your living room. Let's have a house party. We don't need nobody. Turn your TV off, break that boombox down. We'll wake up all the neighbors till the whole world gets up and the cops will show up. Try to shut us down. If you wanna be a homebody, we're gonna have a house party. If you wanna be a homebody, we're gonna have a house party. I'll be at your door in a minute. Whatever you got on, baby, stay in it. You ain't gotta leave the house to have a good time. I'm gonna bring a good time home to you. We'll have a house party. We don't need nobody. Turn your TV off. Break that boombox down. We'll wake up all the neighbors till the whole world gets up and the cops show up. Try to shut us down. If you wanna be a homebody, we're gonna have a house party. If you wanna be a homebody, we're gonna have a house party. School
The Guthrie High School baseball season is brought to you by F&M Bank, Golden Chick. Also brought to you by the Terra Insure Group, Interbank, the Guthrie Tag Agency, and Merritt Roberts with Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Let's go to the diamond. Time now for the Guthrie Dugout Show.
Well, I beat the drum and hold the phone. The sun came out today. We're born again. There's new grass on the field. Around the third and headed for home. It's a brown-eyed, handsome man. Anyone can understand the way I feel. Oh, put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I can be center field.
Austin Gellenbeck.
Hello, welcome everybody to Guthrie High School Baseball as we get set for the 2017 season. So glad to have you on board here on March 3rd. It's a Friday afternoon. The Perry Maroons are in town as the Guthrie Blue Jays and Perry both open up their season here this afternoon in beautiful Squires Field. So glad to have you on board. I'm Chris Evans with you here for another season of high school baseball here as the Guthrie Blue Jays get set for their first meeting with Perry Maroons in several years in the varsity schedule, so it's good to see the Perry Maroons on schedule. We'll get into that here as well as the starting lineups for both squads after this national anthem. And there is this afternoon's national anthem. Again, welcome Squires Field here on Friday, March 3rd as we kick off the 2017 Guthrie High School baseball season. Glad to have you on board as the Blue Jays host the Perry Maroons. Again, it is the season opener for both ball clubs. We were scheduled for a 4 o'clock start. Obviously, that will not happen here as we are about 3 minutes past 4:30, but Blue Jays getting ready to take the diamond for the first time as head coach Casey Porter makes his way to the circle for the plate meeting. And Casey Porter, 20th season in the Guthrie School District as he came in 1997. So number 20 for Casey Porter, of course, a long-time assistant coach before getting the head coach spot a couple years ago when now athletic director John Chappell resigned with his 500-plus victories on the year. The Blue Jays, 24 victories a year ago. They started off the season red hot as they won the first, I think, 13 out of 15 ball games and kind of cooled off a little bit toward the end of the year, but went to El Reno, lost 2 games there, and they will have to replace a pretty big nucleus from a year ago. Some of the players gone. Zane Maltz, Rowdy Rice. Of course, Rowdy missed a good part of last year due to injury. Dalton Graybell not with the club this year. Camden Wilcott, Cal Davis, Braden Davenport, Jeremiah Blackman, and Mason Chavez. Some of the names that are no longer with the ball club. And you look at those are some key positions, including center field, shortstop, third base, second base, and it's always important to have those guys up the middle to take care defensively. But the Blue Jays offensively had 325 hits a year ago, only 114 hits returned this season. So we're at the Blue Jays going to have to find some new players like every team, high school, college pros have to every single year. But the Blue Jays are missing those 211 hits from a year ago. And we'll go over some of the new names that we'll see throughout the year. We'll take a look at today's lineup for the Guthrie Blue Jays as you see on your screen. Leading things off is the Blue Jays shortstop, Jackson Waddell. And we'll go over the Blue Jay lineup first and get them defensively as well. Batting second, playing center field is Rigo Martinez. Blue Jay pitcher on the mound is Tyler Kisner. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Evan Kowalski. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Austin Gellenbeck. Batting sixth and catching today, Bryce Robinson. Today's designated hitter for the Blue Jays is Jacob Freeze. Batting in the 8th spot is number 5, Brody Hinkle. He's playing left field today. And Troy Branson is the Blue Jays' second baseman. He'll be batting in the 9th spot today. So the defensive lineup for the Blue Jays today in the outfield from left to right, Brody Hinkle, Rigo Martinez, and Zach Poplin. On the infield from third to first, Gillenbeck, Waddell, Branson, and Kowalski. And again, the Blue Jay catcher is Bryce Robinson. And on the mound is Tyler Kisner. Kisner, a year ago, pitched in 10 games, 43 innings and 2/3 thrown. He started 8 games, was 3-3, and had an ERA at 4.16. And so we are set for the high school baseball season. Glad to have you on board as we, again, move on to the video side of things this year, and we brought that in on the basketball side of things. Had a pretty good basketball season. Hopefully everything will transfer smoothly on the baseball side of things. Had a little bit of hiccup before we went on the air, but hopefully we got those out of the way for tonight anyway. Here comes the first pitch from the left-handed Tyler Kisner. It will come in at the 4:36 mark. So 36 minutes behind, but we are underway in the 2017 high school baseball season. Game time temperature 67 degrees. The winds out of the south-southwest at 17 miles an hour, gusting at 26. Right back to Tyler. Tyler will step and throw to first base for the first out of the ball game. 1-3 put out on the Maroon shortstop, Drake Dell, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Blaze Herlinger.
Now batting, left fielder, Blaze Herlinger.
Blue Jays will have the weekend off, and then they get into the deep of their schedule already with the Shawnee Wolves on Monday and Tuesday, the 2-time defending state champions. Blue Jays will host Shawnee on Monday and travel to Shawnee on Tuesdays. The first pitch is upstairs for ball number 1. Tyler's 1-0 pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Maroon left fielder number 3, Blaze Herlinger. Jeremiah Webster calling the balls and strikes tonight as a swing and miss up in the zone for strike 2. Andy Gaicino, the umpire, on the bases. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Tyler. Ball's outside again. Blue Jays with 3 new infielders this year with day-to-day responsibilities. The next pitch is outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Austin Gillenbeck at third base. Jackson Waddell came on as a freshman a year ago in the month of April, played primarily a lot in the outfield, a little bit here and there on the infield a year ago, but is now the everyday shortstop. 3-2 pitch, chopper to Jackson, comes in on it, scoops it, throws it on the run, and Kowalski with the stretch at first base to retire. Hurlinger on the 6-3 put up, 2 up and 2 down for the Maroons, and they'll bring up their first baseman, number 12, Chandler Bocox.
First baseman, Chandler Bocox.
Maroons a year ago, 17-16. They won 2 out of 3 games in districts and only won 1 game out of 3 tries in regionals up in Verdigris. About 30 minutes up the road are the Maroons. Tyler's first pitch to Bocox on the way is a foul ball off the catcher, Bryce Robinson. Bryce, another new addition to the varsity squad this year. Bryce got a lot of playing time this summer. Blue Jays not real deep at the catcher's position this year, so coaching staff looking for Bryce to give them a lot of innings this year behind the plate. Kistner's 0-1 pitch gets away from Bryce down low for a ball and a strike with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Tyler's 1-1 offering. Right back at Ty. That's 2 balls right back at him, and he will throw out Bocox over at first base. And Tyler Kisner goes 1-2-3 in the first inning. Maroons down in order. We'll take a timeout, come back with the home half of the first inning. You're watching Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Blue Jays to the plate for the first time here in the 2017 season. Again, we'll go over their offensive lineup as you see on your screen this afternoon. Leading things off will be the Blue Jays shortstop Jackson Waddell. Batting second, Rigo Martinez. Blue Jay pitcher Tyler Kisner. First baseman Evan Kowalski. Austin Gillenbeck, Bryce Robinson, Jacob Freeze, Brody Hinkle, and Troy Branson. This afternoon's Blue Jays starting lineup. Jackson Waddell wearing jersey number 1 this season, a Blue Jays shortstop. We'll check into the right-hander batter's box. Jackson, during his freshman campaign, batted .292 for the Blue Jays as he gets set to look at the first pitch from left-handed pitcher Wirtz. It's in there for a called strike. Pitcher today for the Perry Maroons, Charlie Wirtz. He wears jersey number 18, so 2 southpaws on the mound today. The 0-1 is way outside for a ball and a strike. Jackson, 14 hits a year ago, 11 singles and 3 doubles, scored 12 times. Again, did not play with the varsity in the month of March, but came on strong in April, had a good regional over in El Reno as well. Of course, Jackson, a Blue Jay quarterback for head coach Kelly Beebe on the gridiron. The 2-1 pitch is just off the plate for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. And Jackson will take a 5-pitch base on ball, and the Blue Jays in business here in the home half of the first inning. Rigo Martinez will come up to the plate. Rigo a year ago played in 20 of the 37 ball games. Struggled at times at the plate. Looking to put a bunt down here, does on the left side, but foul on the third baseline for strike number 1. Rigo had 5 hits, all 5 of those were singles. Batting in the 2 spot. Rigo was a late switch, was supposed to be in left field, but moved over to center field. Throw over to first base. Back standing up is Jackson. Tyler Kisner on deck. Mentioned that 67-degree weather. Also, humidity's at 16%. That's dangerous fire levels as that ball is bunted foul. Rigo kind of got defensive there as it came right at him. Had to bunt that one to save it for hitting him. And now he's down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. I know there's a wildfire down in Cleveland County, one near the Turnpike as well. Luckily, so far, so good as far as Logan County not having any wildfires. 0-2 pitch, bunt on the third base side, and it will be fielded by the pitcher. Long throw, not in time, and Rigo Martinez reaches on with a bunt single. First and second for the Blue Jays, and Rigo with his first hit, obviously, first hit for the Blue Jays this year. So here comes Tyler Kisner to the plate. Tyler, a year ago, 391. That's near the top for the Blue Jays. Zane Maltz had 404. Tyler, a switch hitter, bats on the right side with the lefty at the plate. Ball skips up for ball number 1. Head coach Casey Porter going through the signs in the third base coach's box. Pitching coach Terry Bennett in the first base coach's box for the Blue Jays. The 1-0 to Tyler. He shows bunt, bunts it onto the grass. Catcher field, spins, throws the first in time. And Tyler will move the runners over to second and third with the sac bunt. Trying to help his own cause, put 2 runners in scoring position for the Blue Jay cleanup hitter, Evan Kowalski. Evan batted .371 a year ago. 43 base hits, 15 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs. Trying to collect the first RBIs of the 2017 season. The first pitch swung on, fouled on the right side for strike 1. Mentioned all the new faces on the Blue Jay squad. The good news is you do have your top 2 pitchers set this year in Evan Kowalski and Tyler Kisner. Evan expected to get started on Monday, and I certainly think Tyler will go on Tuesday against the Shawnee Wolves. There's a ground ball past the pitcher. It will plate 1. The shortstop, Dale, can't field it cleanly. He throws it to first and throws it away. Jackson scores, and now here comes Rigo to score on the air. Blue Jays on top, 2-0. So Evan reaches on the air, is credited for 1 RBI. Second RBI will not come in due to the error, and the Blue Jays are on the scoreboard. Austin Gellebeck steps into the right-hander batter's box. Austin wears jersey number 22, Blue Jay third baseman. First pitch he sees is up and away for ball number 1. Austin is the center for the football team here at Guthrie High School. Had a pretty good season at the center spot. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball could be 2. Fielded by Dale. Over to second for 1. And throw to first is in time for the 6-4-3 double play. And the Blue Jays are done in the first. But Guthrie picks up 2 runs. There was 1 hit. There was 1 error. Score after 1 complete inning. Guthrie 2, Perry 0. You're watching Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV.
has to do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello friends, this is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Blue Jays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know, they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Blue Jays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873, open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
We get set for the top of the second inning here inside Squires Field on this Friday afternoon. Blue Jays on top 2-0. Perry Maroons will send up 4, 5, 6, part of their lineup. Parker Simunek, Hunter Diaz, and Charlie Wirtz scheduled to come to the plate for the Perry Maroons. Class 3A ball club, again 17-16 a year ago. Tyler Kisner on for inning number 2 of work, had a 1-2-3 inning. 2 ground balls came his way. First pitch of the second is a swing and a miss. Tyler allowed 49 hits a year ago, 33 runs. Struck out 40, only walked 17. So a little bit greater than a 2-to-1 ratio there as the pitch is there, a strike. No balls and 2 strikes for the Maroon third baseman. Pitch just upstairs. Good pitch to offer Simunek to see if he can go chase that one out of the zone. Now you set up any pitch you like here with a 1-2 count. Gillenbeck just behind third base. Kowalski back behind first, straight up the middle at the shortstop and second base spots. That one's in the dirt, gets away for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As you see, one camera angle tonight, and got some equipment coming hopefully in the middle of this month that will allow us to have additional cameras. There's a swing and a miss, and Tyler picks up his first strikeout this season. Again, he had 40 of those a year ago.
Right fielder, Hunter Diaz.
Last few years, been able to do this on the internet radio. Still have that feature. If you want to listen to the radio version only, save a little bit of bandwidth on your phone, a little data on your phone as he pitches outside there. I'll try to make all of the away games again like I did most of last year. Hopefully they can all be video. Some might have to be radio purposes only as the next pitch is in. 2 balls and no strikes. Rigo Martinez cheating in left center field as the 2-0 pitch is in there for a called strike. 2 balls and a strike. Crowd still filing in here. Good crowd. Perry Maroons travel well. Brought a lot of fans to the wrestling duel this year. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, Perry won the dual state championship and a state championship as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the play for ball 3. Perry football team improved tremendously this year. Made the playoffs. Perry struggled to win a lot of games in the last few years, but able to have a year this year on the rather walks. And the Maroons had their pitcher, number 18, Charlie Wirtz. Maroons in the third base dugout. Blue Jays in their home dugout over at first base. Blue Jays in the all-white uniforms. JAYS and blue letters across the front of those as the pitch is up and away for ball number 1. Maroons in the gray pinstripes. Wind is blowing straight out this afternoon. A 1-0 pitch is inside for ball 2. Tyler's 2-0 is a ground ball through the hole, base hit in the right field. Coming up with it is Poplin. He'll get in as Waddell, and the Maroons will have runners on first and second. Wirtz, the pitcher, gets the Maroons' first hit of the afternoon. It'll bring up the second baseman, number 0, Cesar Tiscarnino.
Second baseman, Cesar Tiscanero.
Cameron Williams on deck. Tiscarnino. First pitch he sees is a off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Tiscarino, that sounds like a wrestling name. I think that name sounds familiar from the... Not 100% sure, but sure does sound familiar. Tyler checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted to right field. It's going to be down for a base hit. Poplin chasing it, gets past Zach. Here comes the runner touching third. He's headed home. And the pair of Maroons are on the board. RBI base hit for Tiscarino. The ball got past Zach Poplin out in right field. And that'll allow the runners to go up an extra base to second and third. Blue Jays lead cut in half, 2-1 with the Maroons on the board. Top of the second. Tyler's pitch is low. Two balls and no strikes to the 8th spot in the lineup. Cameron Williams, the Maroon catcher. Tyler works in the stretch. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Jackson and Troy up the middle will give up the run for the out. Evan plays back. Austin a little behind third base. Here's the 2-1. Good off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A strikeout would be big here for the Blue Jays. Maybe another comebacker. Had 2 of those in the first inning. A short out somehow. Here's a pitch. Curveball. Ripped to left field. Back goes Hinkle. Makes the catch. Tagging up at third is Wirtz. And he'll come home to score to tie the ball game at 2-2. RBI sac fly for the second out of the inning. Tiscarnino stays at second base on the sac fly. And now the 9th spot in the lineup is Carson Webb, the center fielder. Tyler's pitch. Bunted foul into the Blue Jay dugout. Cole House, Nolan Gagnon, Dustin Wilcott, Zach Payne in the Blue Jay dugout. Blue Jay substitutions. Junior varsity game to play after this. There's an inside pitch in there for a called strike, and Tyler quickly ahead in the count now. No balls and 2 strikes to the 9th spot in the lineup. Tyler's 0-2. Upstairs, ball. Mentioned Casey Porter, Terry Bennett on the coaching staff. Blue Jays get that in a second. The pitch fouled off. Eddie Daves comes back as a bench coach, and Seth Morgan over there for the Blue Jay coaching staff. Coach Geiser back again, and the newest coach, although he's not a stranger to this ballpark, Hayden Seifer returning back after a good career here at Guthrie High School. Went to OBU, played some baseball, had been coaching over in Alba. He come back, and there's a swing and a miss, and Webb is down on strikes as Tyler picks up 2 strikeouts in the inning, but the Maroons are on the board. There were 2 runs, there were 2 hits, there was 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Inning and a half complete here in Guthrie. 2-2, Guthrie, Perry. Take a timeout. You're watching Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Home half of the second inning for the Guthrie Blue Jays. They will bring up Bryce Robinson, Jacob Freeze, and Brody Hinkle. If anybody can get on base, Troy Branson will come up to the plate here in the home half of the second inning. 2-2 ball game. First pitch is down low for ball number 1. Bryce Robinson, the Blue Jay catcher, getting his first varsity at bat. Blue Jays have had a busy scrimmage season, but this is the first official varsity at bat for Bryce as he takes the 1-0 pitch on the outside edge for a call strike. 1 ball and a strike. Bryce takes a healthy cut there, misses though. Down to the count here, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wert's next pitch is a curveball, swing and a miss. Ball's down in the ground. The catcher will have to make a long out with the throw to first and completes the strikeout. First strikeout victim for Wertz. It'll bring up the designated hitter, Jacob Freeze.
Now, batting for the Blue Jays, Jacob Freeze.
Jacob wears jersey number 18. Today's designated hitter for Coach Casey Porter. First pitch is down low for a ball. Jacob will play third base throughout the year. Next pitch is down low for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a ball smash, just foul. That was close. Almost got over the bag, but just foul. Jeremiah Webster, the home plate umpire, up with the quick call. Jacob had a good hack at that one. Had a good pitch on a 2-0 pitch to look at. Almost got it over the bag for extra base hit. Lefty-righty matchup. The pitch is outside for a ball. 3 balls and a strike. Wertz in danger of walking his second Blue Jay. He walked Waddell to begin the ball game. That's ball 4 outside. Second walk of the ball game for the Jays, and the Jays let the base runner with 1 out. Brody Hinkle to the plate.
Now batting for the Blue Jays, Brody Hinkle.
Brody, a right-handed batter, shows bunt, darts at it, misses it. Freeze, throw down to first is not in time. Brody was a late second addition to the lineup. Again, out in left field this afternoon. Shows a bunt, darts at it again, comes up short. Both pitches were outside the zone. He's down the count, no balls and 2 strikes. See if he's given the bunt sign again with the 0-2 count. First base, or pitcher over to first base, trying to see if Brody would give it away. Did not. Didn't move the hands if he is bunting. Will swing away. There's a chopper to the third baseman. Simunek over to second for 1. Throw to first is not in time, and Brody will reach on the fielder's choice. Jacob out on the 5-4 put out, and there are now 2 outs in the inning. Here comes the Blue Jays second base, Branson. Troy played in 4 varsity games a year ago, did not record an at-bat. Another throw over to first base. Troy Branson. Good season at the linebacker spot on the gridiron this year. His role will dramatically increase next year. There's a ground ball to the fellow second baseman here, and he'll toss over to the shortstop on the bag for the easy flip. And Hinkle is out on the 4-6 put out. Blue Jays got a base runner, but he was quickly taken away. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 J left on base. We head to the top of the 3rd inning. Perry Maroons 2, Guthrie 2. You're watching Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
The Guthrie High School baseball season is brought to you by F&M Bank, Golden Chick, the Terra Insure Group, Interbank, the Guthrie Tag Agency, and Merritt Roberts with Oklahoma Farm Bureau.
We move to the top of the 3rd inning here inside Squires Field. Glad to have you on board on this Friday afternoon on GMP TV. First game of the 2017 baseball season. Spring sports officially underway here in Guthrie. Soccer clubs, I think, begin today or Monday. Can't remember quite sure there. And Blue Jay golf team got some young and up-and-comers on both the girls and boys side. Sarah Reinhart, Bo Robbins, and Luke Morgan. Some names to pay attention to this year, as the first pitch by Tyler is fouled off on the right side by the shortstop Drake Dell. Drake grounded out to Tyler to begin the ball game. Tyler's 0-1. Inside for a ball. Of course, spring sports only means the time change is coming shortly, I hope. Usually the first part of March somewhere. Love it when the time allows for more daylight. There's a called strike there. Spring forward. Love spring forward. I cannot stand fall the time going backwards. Less daylight. Dark at 5 o'clock, no fun. There's a swing and a miss. Bryce will have to make the throw to first base, and does. And Tyler collects his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Drake Dale now 0 for 2. Here comes the left fielder for the Maroons, Blaze Herlinger. Herlinger got it out to Jackson in the first. Maroons 2 runs on 2 hits. Blue Jays 2 runs on 1 hit. Swing and a miss there by Herlinger. Bo Cox scheduled to come to the plate after this at-bat. Tyler's 0-1. Off speed, almost snuck over the outside edge. Ball outside. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Just missing again for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Mentioned that Shawnee series on Monday, Tuesday. Blue Jays will go to Ponca City next Thursday for their 3 games next week, and then they'll get ready for the Chandler tournament. Here in a couple weeks, a tournament that they won a year ago, the Mark Howard Invitational. Tyler down in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Blue Jays in the toughest district in 5A baseball. Go figure there. Here's the 3-1. Downstairs for a ball. Tyler walks second man in this ball game to bring up the 3 spot in the lineup. Chandler Bocox, the first baseman. District 1 features Dell City, Guthrie, Guyman, Noble, Piedmont, Shawnee, and Woodward. Northwest Classen was in a district but will not play in district as Oklahoma City Public Schools voted, and it was approved by the OSSAA to form their own schedule to try to compete. And there's a ball popped up on the right side. Zach Poplin drifting over, now in, makes the catch at the letters for the second out of the inning. Bocox now 0 for 2 to bring up the cleanup hitter Parker Simunek, the third baseman.
Third baseman, Parker Simunek.
Northwest Classen, Southeast, Capitol Hill, and U.S. Grant are the 4 teams that will not compete in the playoffs. There goes a runner. Tyler picks the first throw from Kowalski to shortstop, is in time for the pickoff. Nice move there by Tyler as Hurlinger went a little too quick, and Tyler made the easy throw to first, and Kowalski finishes off the throw over to Jackson for the tag out, and that's the way we'll end the 3rd inning. For the Maroons, there were no runs, there were no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the home half of the 3rd inning. Guthrie 2, Perry 2. You're watching Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV.
Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
If it has to do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello, friends. This is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Blue Jays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Blue Jays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873.
Open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
Now batting for the Blue Jays, Jackson Woodell.
Bottom of the 3rd inning we go. Blue Jays back to the plate. Jackson Waddell, Rigo Martinez, and Tyler Kisner. First pitch swinging by Jackson Waddell. Lines it up for the base hit. Jackson on base both times so far in this one. Jackson collects the Blue Jays' second hit this afternoon. Jackson's first hit. Leadoff hitter is on board. Jackson had 14 hits a year ago and about 5 weeks of action. Rigo Martinez to the plate. Rigo bats on the left side. Tried a couple times, put a bunt down. Couldn't do it, then got one down as he shows another bunt here. Rigo with a bunt base hit up the third baseline for the Jays' first hit this year. Jackson will take a safe lead over at first base with the left-handed pitcher. The ball behind Rigo all the way to the backstop, and Jackson will move up 90 feet into scoring position. Wirtz comes set, he'll deliver. There's a ground ball to the past the first baseman. Second baseman can't pick it up either, and Rigo is safe at first base. Two Maroons had an opportunity at that one. Both cannot haul it in, and Jackson will move over to third base. I'm not sure who Mr. Waddell wants to give the error to, but I would think that would be an error on first baseman or second baseman or someone not covering. We're going to give him a hit. We'll give him a base hit. Rigo now 2 for 2. It would have been a tough play if it was fielded. The first baseman, if he fielded it, was going to have to outrun. There's Tyler Softwiner, the shortstop. Over to second for an out. Throw to first is in time for the double play. Jackson Waddell does come around to score, though, and the Blue Jays regain the lead 3-2. Second 6-4-3 double play this afternoon for the Maroons. With 2 outs, nobody on base. Kowalski's first pitch swings, fouls it off on the right side. K-Wow. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to him. It's a curveball. Didn't look good on that one as he swings and misses. The ground ball by Tyler will not be credited for an RBI on the double play ball. Does bring home a run, though, and there's a swing and a miss. K-Wow will go down, throw to first base to make it official. It's a quick third inning for the Jays, but they do get 1 run on the board. They do it on 2 hits. There were no errors and nobody left on base. We played 3 complete. Blue Jays 3, Perry Maroons 2. You're watching Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
We move right along here on the top of the 4th inning. Chris Evans with you here on GMP TV. Blue Jays back in the lead for the second time this afternoon. 3-2 lead over the Perry Maroons. Blue Jays got 2 runs in the first, a run in the third. Jackson Waddell has scored 2 of the 3 runs for the Blue Jays. Rigo Martinez, the other Blue Jay to score. Blue Jays with 3 runs on 3 hits. The Maroons with 2 runs on 2 hits. Here in the 4th inning, it'll be 4, 5, 6 part of the lineup for the Class 3A ball club. Parker Simunek, a strikeout victim, will lead things off. He's the third baseman, followed by Hunter Diaz and Charlie Wirtz. New Blue Jay pitcher
Third baseman Parker Simunek
will be Zach Poplin coming in from right field to the mound, and from the mound, Tyler Kistner out to right field. First pitch from Zach Poplin is a chopper to the shortstop Waddell. A little candy hop. Throw over to first base in time for the 6-3 putout.
right fielder Hunter Diaz.
Hunter Diaz walked and scored in the 2nd inning. He'll come up to the plate, the right fielder. Zach Poplin, right-handed thrower. Swing and a miss by Diaz. So Tyler this afternoon throws 3 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. allowed 2 base on balls. There's a strike there. Tyler collected 1, 2, 3 strikeouts. And is in line to pick up the victory if the Jays can hold on to this lead, not give it up. 1-2 pitch. Popped up on the right side. Tyler goes back, drifting still, and will make the catch. Tyler had a strong season out there in right field a year ago. Makes the second out. Tyler, 4-year player for the Blue Jay varsity team. That'll bring up the pitcher for the Maroons, number 18, Charlie Wirtz. Wirtz singled. Also scored back in that second inning. 2 up and 2 down. Jay's trying to get the Maroons to go down in order for the 3rd time in 4 tries. Pitch foul back. Evens count, 1 ball and a strike. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch. Curveball in there for a call strike. Wasn't catch cleanly, but it was indeed a strike. It probably hit every part of the plate. Zach ahead in the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Inside, just missed. Good pitch there. Zach had a couple steps to the dugout. Just missed on the inside. Zach's 2-2 pitch with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Down low in the dirt for ball 3. Again, Blue Jay pitching coach Terry Bennett, classmate of mine. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Zach picks up the strikeout. And the Maroons indeed go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the home half of the 4th inning. The Bluebirds on top, 3-2. You're watching Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV.
The Guthrie High School baseball season is brought to you by F&M Bank, Golden Chick, the Terra Insure Group, Interbank, the Guthrie Tag Agency, and Merritt Roberts with Oklahoma Farm Bureau.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member F.
We go to the home half of the 4th inning. We're halfway through this one. 24 plus 20, 44 minutes to get through halfway of this one. Blue Jays on top, 3-2. To the plate for the Jays is the 5 spot in the lineup. 5, 6, 7 coming to the plate. Austin Gillebeck, Bryce Robinson, and Jacob Freeze. Austin grounded into a double play. Back in his first at-bat in the first inning, watches strike number 1 come across the plate. Charlie Wirtz back in there for inning number 4 of work. A lefty-righty matchup, the 0-1. Good curveball for a called strike 2. No balls in 2 strikes. Austin quickly down in the count. Next pitch. Ground ball, foul, left side of the third base bag. Austin, several ball, took a lot of ground balls over at first base, gets the start here today at third base. Oh, 2 count, curveball, swung. Missed and now thrown out at first base. Kind of a half swing there by Austin. Wirtz collects the first out of the inning. Will bring out the Blue Jay catcher, Bryce Robinson. Robinson, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. Wirtz, by the way, now 3 strikeouts in this ball game. There's a strike. Jacob Freeze, the designated hitter, on deck. There's a ground ball to the second baseman, Tiscarino. Up with it, he'll throw to first base in time to retire Bryce. 2 up and 2 down for the Jays here in the home half of the fourth. Jacob Freeze to the plate. Jacob walked in his first at-bat back in the second inning. Mentioned the districts for the Blue Jays. Del City, Guthrie, Guyman, Noble, Piedmont, Shawnee, and Woodward. Of course, the Shawnee Wolves are the 2-time defending state champions. We'll see them on Monday and Tuesday. Piedmont's a good ball club. Guthrie can be a good ball club. Noble can be a good ball club. So you got 4 teams that are pretty good, trying to get 2 spots to host regionals come May as the pitch is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. District number 2, Altus, Ardmore, Carl Albert, Duncan, El Reno, Lawton Eisenhower, Lawton MacArthur, and Western Heights. 2-0 pitch popped up on the right side. Who wants it? The first baseman says, I'll take it. That's Bo Cox. And the Jays go down in order in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody reaches on base. We'll move to the top of the 5th inning. Blue Jays on top of the Perry Maroons 3-2. You're watching Blue Jay Baseball on GMP TV.
If it has to do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello, friends. This is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Blue Jays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Blue Jays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873.
Open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring
Tiscarino to lead things off for the Maroons here in the top of the 5th inning. Blue Jays on top of the Maroons by a 3-2 count. First pitch swinging, fouls it off for strike number 1. Tiscarino collected an RBI base hit in the 2nd inning. Batting in the 7th spot. He's 1 for 1. Shining and flags are still whipping out with those wins. There's a ground ball to Jackson. Fields it, comes up with the throw in time for the out. Jackson with 3 ground balls to him today. Has made all 3 plays. 6-3 put out number 1. Blue Jay pitching has now retired 5 in a row. And here comes the Maroon catcher, number 22, Cameron Williams. Williams had a sacrifice RBI back in the 2nd inning for the Maroons' 2nd run of the game. There's a pitch out there for strike number 1. Zach Poplin back on the mound for inning number 2 of work. 0-1 delivery. Misses downstairs for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zach's 1-1. Upstairs for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Two ones fouled back for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Zach's 2-2. Fouled off again, right side. One out here in the fifth, a 2-2 from Zach. Overthrew that pitch, lost his hat in the process. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Williams bats in the 8th spot of the lineup. Carson Webb, the 9th spot, on deck. Again, Maroons 2 runs, 2 hits this afternoon. The 3-2 plunks him. So Williams will march to first base. Carson Webb, 0 for 1. A strikeout victim back in the 2nd inning by Tyler Kisner. He'll get his first look here. We'll have a courtesy runner. For the Maroons, and pitching coach Terry Bennett out to the mound to visit with Poplin. 1 out, runner on first base. That meeting has concluded, and we're set to resume this one. Bunt shown, bunt on the first base side. Poplin can't field it. It was a good bunt, but Zach probably should have had that one. And now the Maroons will have the tying run at second base in scoring position. Runners on first and second for the leadoff hitter, Drake Dale. Blue Jays' second error of the ball game. There's a ground ball, could be 2. Jackson over to Branson for 1. Throw to first base, not in time. Ball gets past Kowalski, and the throw to plate will not be made. I think we're going to have interference at second base. Yeah, bad slide will be a double play. Inning's over, right? Yeah, inning's over. Bad slide at second base. It's a double play. Home umpire Jeremiah Webster said the runner went in with his hands up. And that is a double play to end the inning. So the Maroons, there were no runs, there was no hits, there was 1 Blue Jay error, and nobody left on base. The Maroons threatened but can't get anyone across the board. And so we head to the home half, 5th inning. Blue Jays still in the lead, 3-2. You're watching Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Maroons with a change on the mound that'll move their defensive alignment as well. We'll get to that here in just a second. We'll have a pinch hitter here in the 5th inning. Ashton Hartley will step in and pinch hit for Brody Hinkle. Of course, high school baseball, you can re-enter. Well, I'm sure that's what Coach Casey Porter will do with Brody out in the outfield. But Ashton Hartley will get his first at-bat here this afternoon. New pitcher for the Maroons will be their Chandler Bocox, who moves from first base to the mound. Simunek will move from third base over to first base. Starting pitcher Wirtz will move out to right field. Bo Cox, the new pitcher, Harley, the pinch hitter. 3-2 ball game, bottom of the fifth. First pitch is grounded foul on the third base side for strike number 1. Blue Jays picked up 2 runs on 1 hit in the first inning. They have a 2-0 lead. Then the Maroons picked up 2 runs on 2 hits to tie the game up at 2-2 in the second inning. As the next pitch fouled about the same spot on that left side of third base for strike 2. Ashton down in the count. Blue Jays got the lead for the second time. Jackson Waddell led off the third inning with a base hit, later scored on a double play ball. 0-2 curveball, down low, ball and a strike. So Jays have never trailed in this ball game. Lead it right now 3-2 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. 1-2 to Hartley. Fouls it off on the right side. Backstop stops that one. Ashton, a tall right-handed hitter. Ashton also a Blue Jay pitcher. Troy Branson on deck for the Jays. The 1-2 to Ashton. Another curveball, swing and a miss here for the strikeout. Ashton, the 4th strikeout for Perry pitching today as Troy Branson steps up to the plate. Grounded to a fielder's choice. He sends this one to left field. Will it get down? It will. It will one-hop the wall. Troy touches first, head to second base. Left fielder Herlinger can't field it cleanly. And it's a stand-up double for Troy Branson. First extra base hit for the Blue Jays today. That's their 4th hit in total. Troy Branson in scoring position for the top of the lineup in Jackson Waddell.
Now batting for the Blue Jays, Jackson Waddell.
Blue Jays had 75 doubles a year ago. They get number 1 on day number 1. Jays could sure use an insurance run or 2 here in the 5th. First pitch to Jackson's down low for ball 1. Again, new pitcher Bo Cox will his first look for Jackson Waddell against the right-handed pitcher. Wirtz, the starting pitcher, tossed from the left side. Jackson tops the ball. Can he get past the pitcher? Cannot. He darts it. Throws to first base in time to retire Jackson on the 1-3 putout. Jackson unable to get on base for the first time, or not able to reach base for the first time. 2 for 3 in that compartment. Troy does move over to third base. Rigo Martinez to the plate with those 2 outs. Pitch is outside for a ball. Two balls, no strikes to Rigo. Rigo will take the fastball over the plate for a call strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Rigo 2 for 2 this afternoon, including a run scored. Ground ball to the first baseman, and almost missed it up, but Simunek able to bring it in, 3 unassisted for the 3 out. Blue Jays can't do anything with Troy Branson's double. No runs, there was 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. We move to inning number 6. Blue Jays on top by a score of 3-2. You're watching Blue Jay Baseball on GMP TV. strikeout. What's up? What is it? So Jacobs at third. Oh, welcome back, GMP TV. Chris Evans with you here on a Friday afternoon. Blue Jays on top of the Perry Maroons by a score of 3-2. Blue Jays will have their third pitcher this afternoon. Evan Kowalski will go to the mound for the first time. Again, we're expecting him to throw on Monday. I certainly would think Evan might get one inning of work here.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 17, Evan
Jacob
Kowalski.
Freeze will move over to third base. Brody Hinkle as
Number 3, Blaze Erlinger.
expected back in at left field. He was pinch hit for in that 5th inning. Evans' first pitch is upstairs for a ball. At the plate for the Maroons is number 3, Blaze Erlinger. Zach pitched 2 innings. Pitched down low for a ball. Zach had a 1-2-3 inning and then only faced had a 1-2-3 in the 4th and saw 4 batters come to the plate in the 5th inning, so did a pretty good job as the 2-0 fastball gets over for a called strike. Zach, 2 innings, did not allow a hit. There were no runs. Committed 1 error, and that was himself there as the next pitch is there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Zach had 1 hit by pitch and struck out 1 Maroon. 2-2 pitch from Kowalski is outside for ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Blaze Erlinger, the left fielder. 0 for 1 this afternoon. Grounded out to Jackson and walked in his last at bat. Erlinger bats in the number 2 spot. 3-2 pitch. Fastball popped up right side. Troy Branson, Gillenbeck. Gillenbeck calls off Troy and makes the catch. Austin moves from third base to first base and collects the out. Chandler Bocox, Maroon pitcher.
Chandler Bocox.
Bocox 0 for 2, grounded out to the pitcher and right fielder. First pitch from K-Wow, in there for a called strike. Evan, tall, big, right-handed pitcher for the Blue Jays. Expected to be the ace of the staff again. Check swing, he did go, says home plate umpire Jeremiah Webster, and Bocox is down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. See if Cowell goes with something up in the zone to get Bocox to chase. He offered it, Bocox laid off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Righty-righty matchup, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Bryce will have to make the throw. And he makes the tag. 2 up and 2 down for K-Wow. Simunek to the plate. Simunek started over at third base, now over at first base. He's 0 for 2 at the plate, though. A strikeout and a ground out. Simunek wears jersey number 17. Evans' first pitch to him is in there for a called strike. Blue Jay pitching has picked up 5 strikeouts this afternoon. K-Wow's 0-1 pitch. Swing and miss 0-2. You think one more fastball should do it for the Maroons here in the 6th. K-Wow, by the way, last year, 60 strikeouts. 3.11 ERA. There's the third one, and K-Wow strikes out 2 out of 3 batters he sees in the 6th inning. Maroons go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the home half of the 6th inning. Blue Jays on top of the Maroons by a score of 3-2. You're watching Blue Jay Baseball, GMP TV.
I see.
First pitch to Tyler Kisner's lifted in the right center field, and he has his first hit of the season. Tyler, a year ago, had 43 base hits, including 36 singles. Those 43 hits were tied for second best on the ball club. Tyler's on base for the first time this afternoon. Blue Jays with their 5th base hit this afternoon. It'll bring up Evan Kowalski to the plate. First pitch is inside for ball number 1. Bo Cox remains the Maroon pitcher for inning number 2 of work for him. Evan chases that one out of the zone, gets away from the catch, but not far enough for Tyler to advance. 1 ball and a strike. Sun has disappeared behind the clouds. It'll be almost time to start thinking lights here at Squires Field. There is a junior varsity game after this one. 1-1 to K-Wow. Fouls that one off between third base and Coach Casey Porter. Evan down the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tyler at first base. Tyler had a sacrifice bunt back in the first inning as well. K-Wow reached on an error, struck out his last at-bat. Curveball just missing. Good pitch there by Bo Cox. Perry fans thought it was there. Instead, it evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another curveball, swing and a miss by Evan. Strikes out for the second time today. 1 out, runner on first base. Austin Gellenbeck to the plate. Austin 0 for 2, grounded into a double play and struck out in his last at-bat. Perry catcher Williams out with a few words for Bo Cox. Throw to first base. Tyler back standing up. Blue Jays will have the Guthrie Festival once again this year, March 25th. Chandler Kingfisher. Always a fun day. Halfway swing there by Gillenbeck, strike 1. Austin's had some half cuts today. Down the count, no balls and a strike. Chandler tournament, of course, the highlight of the schedule is the 89er tournament. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think that's April 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Curveball behind Austin, and Tyler, who was on the move on the pitch, moves up to second base easily, and now he's in scoring position. Tyler scored 33 times a year ago. That tied him for second best on the ball club. Braden Davenport and Wilcott each had 38. 1-1 pitch. Pop foul straight back, and Austin's down the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. First 3 Blue Jays in the lineup have at least 1 hit. Rigo has 2 hits. Jackson has 1. Tyler has 1. Austin looking for his first. A 1-2 pitch. Down low for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jackson 1 hit. Rigo 2 hits. Tyler 1 hit. And Troy Branson with 1 hit. That was a double in the 5th. Altogether 5 hits for the Jays. Tyler, 1 hopper to the shortstop, gets past him. Tyler touches third. He's being waved home. He'll come home. The throw will not be in time, and the Jays add to their lead, 4-2. Good insurance run here in the 6th inning. Jays need just 3 outs in the 7th inning. As Bryce Robinson will come to the plate, we'll have a pinch runner over at first base. Who's that? Zach Payne will come in as a pinch runner for Gillenbeck.
Pitch runner number 15, Zach Payne.
Error given to the Maroons shortstop. It was hard. It was hit hard, but right at him. Jays will take the run. There's a ball hit left field, but foul by Bryce Robinson. Blue Jay catcher 0 for 2, struck out in the 2nd, grounded out in the 4th. So the Blue Jays pick up that insurance run here in the 6th. The Maroons will have 3 more tries at it in the 7th inning. It'll be their 5, 6, 7 spot in the lineup. Throw to first base. Back standing up is Zach Payne. Jays will hold on for this victory. 4-2 victory or 4-3 victory. Tyler Kisner would be your winning pitcher. There's a swing and a miss. And it was a foul ball. There was no indication right off the bat because home plate umpire Jeremiah Webster got hit. Now the catcher will run out to the mound to give Jeremiah a few extra seconds to shake that one off. In the meantime, Bryce is 0 for 2. And down in the count, 0 and 2. Home plate umpire Jeremiah Webster. He's been calling balls and strikes for a while now. Does it on the collegiate level as well. Done a good job. State tournament official as well. Andy Gaichino out in the field this afternoon. 0-2 pitch to Bryce. There goes a runner off the glove of the catcher. Upstanding is Zach Payne, who's also now in scoring position. Be a good time for Bryce to get a hit here. Not a whole lot of pressure on him right now, despite being in that 1-2 count. Kind of relax a little bit as that one's down in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That first run is always the hard to get in the game. That first hit of the year, I'd like to get that one behind you and move on. 2-2 pitch. There's a slow roller to the shortstop. Dale with it over. Nope. Got Payne in a rundown in between 2nd and 3rd. And they will apply the tag on Zach, but that will allow Bryce to move over to second base. So Bryce reaches on the fielder's choice. Zach's the 2nd out of the inning, and that'll bring up Jacob Freeze. Looks like I heard Coach Porter yell, Cole House. Yeah, Cole House will come in and run, courtesy run for Bryce. Cole House, a sophomore.
Courtesy runner number 10, Cole House.
As mentioned, Jacob Freeze, the designated hitter, started the game as a DH, now in at third base. Comes to the plate for the 3rd time today. He walked into second, popped up to the first baseman his last at-bat back in the 4th inning. He's the 5th Blue Jay batter to come to the plate here in the 6th inning. Jay's already 1 run across the plate. There's a off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Brody Hinkle on deck if the Jays can get to him. 0-1. Freeze went after that pitch down low. He's quickly down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitch. Jacob lays off that one for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Blue Jays a run, a hit, 1 Perry Maroon error so far in the 6th inning. Jays trying to add to a 2-run lead. Jacob pops this one up, left side, left fielder Hurlinger in on it, and will make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays pick up 1 run. There was 1 base hit, all that by Tyler Kisner. There was 1 Perry Maroon error and 1 Blue Jay left on base. Jays have left 3 men on base this afternoon. They need 3 outs to secure the first win of the 2017 season. They lead the Perry Maroons by a score of 4-2. You're watching Guthrie Blue Jay Baseball on GMP TV.
If it has to do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello, friends. This is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Blue Jays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Blue Jays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873.
Open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Now batting number 15.
We go to the top of the 7th inning. Last call for the Perry Maroons. They trail the Blue Jays by a score of 4-2. 5, 6, 7 part of the lineups. Hunter Diaz, Charlie Wirtz, and Cesar Tiscarino scheduled to come to the plate here in the 7th. First pitch, swing and a miss by Hunter Diaz. Diaz is 0 for 1. He walked and scored in the 2nd. Flew out to right field his last at bat. 0 for 1 officially. 0-1 pitch from Evan Kowalski. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Evan had a quick 6th inning. Coaching staff hoping for a quick 7th inning as well. Get Evan set for what we think might be a Monday start against the 2-time defending state champion Shawnee. 0-2 pitch is fouled back into the netting. Again, a good crowd on hand for game number 1 of the 2017 season. Perry brought a lot of fans. Guthrie brought a lot of fans. 0-2 pitch. Outside edge, called strike 3. Good pitch location there by Evan Kowalski. That's 3 straight Maroons down on strikes.
Number 18, Charlie Wirtz.
Again, Evan had 60 punch-outs a year ago to just 22 based on balls, almost a 3-to-1 ratio. As the first pitch is fouled on top of the new shed out in right field. Soon to have a deck built on that. A ramp to get stuff up in the shed. Nice addition to the ballpark and for the lawn equipment. Ball outside, but speaking of lawn, Squires Field looking fantastic. Usually you see this green striped field look like this in about 1st of April, end of March, and here it is, game number 1 already looking great as that pitch is fouled back. Squires Field was a finalist for Field of the Year in the state of Oklahoma on the west side of the state. Not sure if it finished 2nd or 3rd, but it was in the running for the top one. Chaltall came away with the top Field of the Year on the west side of the state, but Guthrie was in the running, and I think Guthrie will probably be in the running for several more years to come. Coach Casey Porter and this staff takes a lot of pride in the field and only going to get better. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Called strike 3, fastball at the knees. Wirtz didn't like it, but that was a money pitch right there. 4 consecutive strikeouts for Evan Kowalski, and here comes the final call for the Perry Maroons. And when we talk about the field and up for honors, not only do we talk about the looks of the field, but the way the field plays as well, as far as hops and all that good stuff, as that pitch just misses for ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch in there for a call strike. 1 ball and a strike. Ball game so far, hour 23 long. Not too bad for high school baseball. 1-1 pitch. Down low for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. The Maroons have 2 hits this afternoon. Both hits came back in the second inning, so they have not had a hit in the last 4 2/3 inning. There's a ball foul back into the backstop for strike. 2 balls and a strike. Maroons trying to get to the catcher, Cameron Williams, on deck. Evan trying to strike out the side. Be 5 in a row if he can do it. The pitch is outside for a ball. Evan trying not to give up his first base runner as well. 1, 2, 3, 6th inning. 1-2 so far in the 7th. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Could be the game's final pitch. Blue Jays deep on the right side. Here's the 3-2. Down low for ball 4, and the game will continue as the tying run will come up to the plate. KYL's first base on ball, first base runner.
Number 22, Cameron Williams.
Cameron Williams sacrificed RBI in the 2nd inning, hit by pitch in the 5th. Zach Poplin popped him. KYL from the stretch for the first time is low and away for ball number 1. And now Coach Terry Bennett will call time. Speak with the right-handed thrower. Again, the next ball game will be Monday afternoon here at Squires Field as the 2-time defending state champion Shawnee Wolves come to town. Blue Jays will return the trip on Tuesday. Jays will begin a little streak of games away from Squires Field after Monday. Tuesday, Thursday next week, and then they got the Chandler tournament the following week. After the conference, here comes the 1-0 pitch. Low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2 outs. Certainly think the Maroon catcher batting in the 8th spot would be taking this 2-0 pitch. Hopefully it's a good old country fastball down the middle. Evan misses on this one. Now 3 balls and no strikes. Now you know Williams will be definitely taking 1 pitch, maybe 2 pitches. Maroons trying to get the game-tying run on base. Again, 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. KYL set at the belt, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball called strike 1 down the middle. Freeze a few steps behind third base, straight up for Jackson and Troy at second and shortstop. Gillenbeck at deep first base. Outfield straight away. 3-1 pitch is down low for a ball. Back-to-back base on balls for Kowalski. Now the tying runs at second base. We'll have a courtesy runner over at first base. The tying run at first base, the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Carson Webb to the plate in the 9th spot of the lineup. He's 0 for 2, struck out in the 2nd. Reached on an error in the 5th as he gets his first look at Evan Kowalski. First pitch, fastball down the middle. I would certainly think it'd be a lot of fastballs here to the 9th spot. See if Evan can command that fastball and get the Jays out of here for game number 1. Pitch just downstairs for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Maroons have Reached on base via the base on ball 4 times, plus a hit by pitch today. Only 2 hits again. Webb shows bunt, pulls it back, called strike 2, and the Maroons are down to their final strike of this ball game. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Jays up by 2 runs, 4-2. Evan comes set, tries to end this one. Swing and a miss, and the Blue Jays win it here on game number 1 this afternoon. Final score over the Perry Maroons is 4-2. For Perry in the 7th, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 2 men on base as K-Wow strikes out 5 men in his 2 innings of work, and the Blue Jays win it. Final score 4-2. We'll take a timeout, come back with our postgame show after this. You're watching Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
To do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello, friends. This is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Blue Jays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Blue Jays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873.
Open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
If it has to do with cars, trucks, RVs, motorcycles, or boats, the Guthrie Tag Agency can do it all. Hello, friends. This is Chris Evans, the voice of the Guthrie Blue Jays, letting you know the Guthrie Tag Agency has a new, friendly staff that is trained and experienced and will help provide you with fast and accurate service. I know they help me with all my Pike Pass and car needs so I can follow the Blue Jays all over the state. Give them a call at 282-3873.
Open weekdays from 9 to 5 and now on Saturdays from 9 to noon. Located at 2105 South Division.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, Squires Field. Blue Jays in game number 1 of the 2017 season take down the Perry Maroons by a final score of 4-2. Chris Evans with you here as the Blue Jays, again, victorious over the Maroons. 4-2 was your final score. Blue Jays jumped out to a 2-0 lead after inning number 1. Jackson Waddell reached on a base on ball, followed by a Rigo Martinez bunt. Both men came around to score. Evan Kowalski had an RBI ground ball in the first inning as Blue Jays had a 2-0 lead. Perry would tie it up in the second inning. The only inning they were able to score runs was in the second inning when they collected 2 base hits, took advantage of 1 Blue Jay error, and it was a 2-2 ball game after 2 innings. Blue Jays took the lead for good in the third inning. Jackson Waddell led off the inning with a base hit up the middle. Rigo Martinez followed that up with a base hit, and then a ground ball double play by Tyler Kisner brought in Waddell to give the Jays a 3-2 lead. That lead would stay all the way until the 6th inning. Tyler Kisner led off the 6th inning with a base hit. He eventually came around and scored in the 6th inning as the Blue Jays pick up 4 runs this afternoon. They do that on 5 base hits. Jackson Waddell was 1 for 2. Rigo Martinez was 2 for 3. Tyler Kisner was 1 for 2. And Troy Branson was the only Blue Jay to pick up an extra base hit today, and he finished the ball game 1 for 2. Again, Blue Jays 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Meanwhile, the Perry Maroons, they scored 2 runs on 2 hits. They also had 2 errors, and they also left 3 men on base. Blue Jays needed just an hour 28 to pick up victory number 1 and try number 1. Things will only pick up here as the Blue Jays take down the Class 3A Perry Maroons. Up next is the 2-time defending state champions Shawnee Wolves. They'll come into Squires Field on Monday afternoon. Blue Jays will return that trip on Tuesday, and that's how the Blue Jays will begin district play. Is right off the bat have the state champions come in. Again, it is the toughest district in 5A baseball when you look at Del City, Guthrie, Guyman, Noble, Piedmont, Shawnee, and Woodward. The Jays will have the work cut out for them this season if they wanted to try and host regionals. Blue Jays will finish out the week next week when they travel to Ponca City on Thursday night. But here today, the Blue Jays take down the Perry Maroons for the final score of 4-2. That will do it for our first video broadcast of the baseball season. Everything went pretty well for the most time. It wasn't perfect, but we were able to stay on the air the entire time, and that was goal number 1. So we will call that a successful night. And it is a successful night as the Blue Jays, for the final time, take down the Perry Maroons. Final score 4-2. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll talk to you on Monday when the Blue Jays take on the Shawnee Wolves. This has been Guthrie High School Baseball on GMP TV.